Welcome back, everybody. I'm Dorothy Morgan, and I'm a professional astrologer. Today, I'm going to talk about Uranus moving into the sign of Aries, which is on May 27th at 9:44 p.m. Eastern Time. This is the same day as the full moon in Sagittarius, so if you'd like to learn a little bit about that, go look for that. It's right on my list of videos posted last week. So what we get with Uranus moving into the sign of Aries is a lot of awakening, the mover and the shaker of the zodiac. Uranus's job is to move the masses forward. It's at any cost, really. It's about chaos, revolution. If you'll notice, a lot of key words everybody's using nowadays is the word revolution, food revolution, any kind of energy that is out of the norm and pushes us forward when we don't really want to move forward. Uranus also does represent a lot of humanitarianism. It's very unconventional, it's very unpredictable, but it's also freedom-loving, and it's more about technology advancements. And we think we have a lot of technology now. By the time Uranus is finished transiting through Aries energy, there'll be a lot of new and even more fascinating innovations. The example that we have here is the last time Uranus was in the sign of Aries. We had Charles Lindbergh flying across the ocean. It was the first television transmission was sent across the country. Same thing, and radio was just starting to really get going. So for back then, very new technologies. There's a lot of energy around the old ways of thinking and what Uranus wants us to do. It wants governments to get out of the old domineering social type of ways of thinking. And so we can see this in parts of the world already, where there actually are revolutions going on, because people want to break out of the old ways of thinking and old habits. And this is what we should be doing with this Uranus in Aries. Now, if you know astrology at all, you know that Aries is the trailblazer of the zodiac, so that energy is very independent and enterprising and can be impulsive and pushy. And, you know, it's pretty impatient. It just wants to move. It wants to do things. It wants to start things. It's cardinal energy. And with this Uranus as well, which is the great awakener, the great mover and shaker of the zodiac, we do have some very raw energy about to motivate everybody to formulate new goals, set new goals, and figure out how to accomplish them over the next 8 years while it moves through the sign of Aries. Again, we can look to the past to see what was happening the last time Uranus was in the sign of Aries. And again, you know, the Great Depression, the stock market crash in October of 29. And so we have to figure out, you know, does the past repeat itself? Are we looking at this again? I know we've been in a time of recession for the whole country and actually for the whole world. So this means it's time for us to prepare ourselves for shifts and changes, big changes. And it doesn't matter where you live. And some of these things are challenging, and the more prepared we are, the easier it makes it for all of us. So we need to start thinking about how, as individuals, we can reinvent ourselves, where we need to, you know, pull on all our courage and strength, which is Aries energy, to change careers and to work at something that's more effective, stuff that's more social oriented, since Uranus is the humanitarian. It is about what is for the best of the world, for my community, but Aries, we still need to do it in our own individual ways. And what we do passes on to the next person, and that's how we affect humanity as a whole. On top of this Uranus-Aries energy, it is in an opposition to Saturn, and as soon as Saturn gets out of Virgo in a couple of months, it will also be in the cardinal energy of Libra, and Pluto is itself in a square to Saturn and Uranus. So we have a cardinal T-square working its way through. It started in the late 2009, and it was exact as well in January of 2010. But this cardinal T-square from June to August this year is all about us moving out of our difficult challenges, moving out of the relationships that don't fit us anymore. It is impatient energy because it's all cardinal. Cardinal requires action. But these aspects make it a little bit of a conflict. So wherever there'll be conflict in everybody's life, as there is every day here and there. But it's our choice. Are we going to make these obstacles easy, or are we going to come at them at the perfect angle and with knowledge and energy that we carry with us to get through these challenges, to see what we need to shift and change in our lives? So Uranus, we're going to just get a sample of this Uranus in Aries through the summer. Starting May 27th, as I've already said, it moves into the sign of Aries. But on July 5th, it will go retrograde. And on August 13th, it will leave Aries and move back into Pisces for a little while until January 2011. At that point, it'll remain in Aries until 2018. So if you'd like to get a reading done so you could find out where this Aries energy, this Uranus and Aries energy will most affect you, all you have to do is contact me through my website, naturalrightscharms.com. It's on the screen right now. So if we can do personal consultations over the phone, please send me your birth date, time, and place. The time is most important so we can see where this aspect affects you the most. And that way you'll be more prepared and ready for the changes that are coming, whether you want them to or not, and we'll make them exciting and not catastrophic, so to speak. So let's all work with this energy. It's not the end of the world, as some people predict. This is just about us moving forward, a big leap forward, and it will happen in our personal lives and globally as well. Thank you all for listening. Have a wonderful summer and use this energy to your fullest potential to move yourself forward and propel yourself forward into a whole new place and a whole new world. Thank you once again. Blessed be.